I'm going to show you my Gahaz rotation that I do, and I'll talk you through what combos I use as a Zerk to do it. So Gahaz is here, the Gahaz Bandit's lair. So just now I'm in Gahaz's Villa. I would definitely recommend getting Gahaz's Villa because you get 10% combat XP and okay, ran out. So you get 10% combat XP, which is the mercenary's experience, and you get Ancient Grindstone, which is plus 10 AP. So plus 10 AP for 100,000 isn't that bad. You probably pay that for a food. So Ancient Grindstone is that one. So in the villa you've got currency exchange, which is handy because you've got the shop right here, and you've got the repair as well. So you can buy your pots if you use pots. It's all right money. It's not as much money as your money grinds like Sons or Pirates or whatever, but you get a lot of scrolls, quite a lot of blackstones. These crystals aren't really worth anything because they won't sell because there's thousands of them on the market. And you get bandit seals, which are 1,200 each. So what I usually do is when I'm full or need a repair, come here, sell my bandit seals, sell my Rosar weapons just straight to the vendor. Repair, currency exchange, come out the villa. Oops. And then I've got my horse just down here. This is a safe zone, no mobs will come here. And then just fill up my horse with gold bars. So my grind starts... Actually, I should have... Once I've cleared this out. Food buffs that I use for my grind, talk about those first. Light combat rations, Serendio meal, and of course milk tea. So you've got your combat rations, you get your extra attack, your extra damage to humans, because Gahaz bandits are a human mob. Damage reduction, I guess it helps a little bit. You've got your Serendio meal, which is your plus 5 attack, your plus 10 accuracy, plus 1 critical hit, so just faster clear. And you've got your milk tea, which is your combat experience increase. I also use Elixir's Perfect Human Hunt, which is another 11 damage to mobs. It speeds up the clear a lot. And then I use the Villa buff as well, and the Villa XP buff as well. I've got two of these left as well, so I use them. I use the little XP scrolls you get from doing your begs dailies, if you trade them in. Use them when I can, when I remember about them. So to buy the villa, if you didn't know, is 5 mil and you get a 7-day pass. So you can use the villa for those 7 days. You can use the repairs, you can use the shop, you can use the currency exchange, you can buy the buffs. So you just come here with 5 1 mil gold bars, and bam, that's you. Yeah, so my grind starts down here. I'll pop them out. So these mobs aren't in the main grind, these are just if you're at the villa. Oh, getting a bit laggy here. So I'll show you my main rotation in a second. That was a bit messy. Anyway, so Elixir. Okay, so Lava Piercer, 2 auto attacks, Frenzy Destroyer, C, Titan Step, and then Devastation is my usual combo. If Titan Step, Devastation's on cooldown, I use Slugfest, and then you just alter them. If anything's left, just use Blasting and a couple Titan Steps here and there. So people ask why is Frenzy's Destroyer, why do I put that into my mix? You don't need that. The auto attacks I use give you accuracy and AP. Frenzy Destroyer I've got awakened, so it gives me extra melee damage. So I'll show you when I'm not being punched by mobs. So auto attack, frenzied, C, Titan Step, Devastation. And I'm lagging a bit apparently, because none of those hits went through. Always nice. So Gahaz is pretty good XP. So there you go, you see the plus 16 melee attack. You get your accuracy from that, and then when that hits a mob, it gives you attack speed, sorry, and when that hits a mob, it gives you accuracy and AP against monsters once you've awakened it. Or, yeah, I think once you've awakened it. Yeah, maybe one thing I could do actually is, where is it? This. Put this on over here. Turn the quest widget off for just now. So okay, so now you can see what I'm doing. So you'll have a pierce in, bap, auto attack, Frenzy Destroyer. Oh, sometimes you get a BWS out if you don't press C, if you press C too quickly. So it takes a little bit to get used to just the timings on the key presses. But once you've got it, it's easy enough if you're concentrating. And then eventually it just becomes muscle memory. And then of course as a Zerk, if you're getting low health, you can, oh, got knocked over there, you can just pop one of those and you're healed up. So the thing I really like about Zerks now that they've had their little rework with their heals is that you can grind without pots at all. I take herbals with me just because sometimes if you fuck up a combo you need them just to finish off the combo, just speeds things up a bit. And if somebody comes to try and contest your spot, then herbals are needed for PvP. Technically, health pots are nice as well to have with PvP, so maybe take like 15 or 20 of them just to hold, just in case you get contested. Gahaz can be a really mixed bag with contesting. Some days you'll find a lot of geared people here, other days you'll find no one. Some people come and just do the elites, so there are 2 elites in this rotation, so they might come through and clear 2 packs of your mobs, but they usually don't do anything else. And some people will clear on their way to the villa, which is also part of your rotation. Talking of the elites, here's one now. The Shadow of Gahaz, the Violence. They can hurt quite a lot if you, like that, don't really notice them. They're a little bit trickier to kill. When I say a little bit, I mean a lot of it. So it's kind of took me by surprise there, so I'm not really, and I'm talking at the same time, so I'm not really fighting to my best of abilities. Not that I'm that good, but... So you basically want to just juke around the elites, because they stop and do little attacks. They're kind of like fighting a Sork. They port around a little bit and then do big hard-hitting attacks. So you want to just mix up your combos against them. Use a Titan Blast. Yeah, is that what it's called? Titan Blast block. Use that now and again. Just try and get all your buffs going. So again, these take a little bit to get used to their attack patterns. And they will get you low, but as long as you don't get knocked down when you're low, you're alright. So I really like the elites. They just add a bit, sort of, kind of breaks up the monotony of... Oh, See, that's our double knockdown, which is the one that hurts. If you're low, that will kill you. So they always drop armor stones and weapon stones, so they are worth killing. They usually drop a Rosar as well, which isn't that great. It's like 21,000 for the vendor. But yeah, they're worth doing. There's two on my route, so there's that one there. If you're not strong enough to take them, if you just don't feel like taking them, if you don't want to slow down your grind, that one will lose aggro about here. So if you engage this mob from just back here, you'll be alright. The other one spawns just inside this mob here. So if you don't kill them, it will slow down your grind. Also forgot to repair while I was in that villa there, so my gloves are about to break. That's a bit of a nuisance. So fighting this mob with that one alive can be a bit tricky if you're not killing her, if you just want to clear the mob and move on. You can lose her aggro and kill the mob that I'm killing just now. If you go just about here, she'll turn back, and then you can move down and just slyly take this one out. So underneath her nose as it was. So once we're back up here, we're back to the start of the rotation. You see it's just sort of to the right there. Usually take out this mob, just using the combo, and then this little mob by the tree, I usually use the 100% just to bounce into that. And then these ones kind of, if they don't group nicely straight away, sometimes I'll just leave them because you waste more time grouping them up than you do just killing them. So I'll do that, kill those, go into this little pack, and we're back to the start. So that's the Gahaz rotation. And it's decent XP. I'd say it's more than Fogan's. Less than Pirates, and I guess Pirates probably are the best. But you don't have to sail for fucking 8 days to get here. You need to ride through a little bit of town, but I prefer it. There's less people here as well, most of the time. Some days you do get a bit of congestion, but contesting, I don't know. So yeah, that's Gahaz, the rotation.